What's up, everybody? Keith Mitchell here, and honestly, I don't really have any time for any kind of pleasantries because some news was dropped last night regarding the ESA, the people that run the E3 event, and I am highly agitated. So, in fact, this video is going to be a little. I'm going to use a lot of bad language I probably shouldn't use, so I do apologize ahead. That said, last night it was brought to the attention of a lot of people on Twitter, Reddit, and other internet forums that DSA made a mistake of epic proportions. Pretty much they put a link on their website that allowed you to click on it and download a list of over 2,000 people that attended E3 2019. We're talking about media creators, press, journalists, organizations, websites. I mean, this list is damaging. I've seen the list, and this is going to open up the ESA for a lot of issues. One, it's going to be a lawsuit because every person who's on that list pretty much can be opened up to doxing and death threats and possibly worse. Their full names are on the list. Their emails are on the list. Their home address is on the list. Their where they work is on the list. Their position at the company is on the list. This list is horrible. It's horrendous. It's not even a joke. And I want to thank the person who I won't name because apparently that person has been linked to a lot of Gamergate stuff that people just won't let go. I won't mention their name, but if they see this video, I want you to know that I'm grateful for you for finding out this information and bringing it to light. I'm sure this link was on their website for a considerable amount of time and nobody said anything about it. So for you to go and say, hey, this is wrong, congratulations, props to you. You've done the industry a big favor. As for the ESA, I guess they didn't think it was such a big deal. In fact, this is what they said. The ESA was made aware of a website vulnerability that led to a contract list of registered journalists attending E3 being made public. Once notified, we immediately took steps to protect that data and shut down the site, which is no longer available. We regret this occurrence and have put measures in place to ensure it will not occur again. First and foremost, guys, web designers, IT pros, you know for damn well, and there are rules and guidelines to protect information like that. So it's not just a lawsuit the ESA is opening itself up to. They've broken some compliance. They've broken some regulations. If you have a document that has private information that is considered confidential, and you put it on the internet for public consumption, you are in big trouble. It's too early. I don't remember the exact regulations. I think one of them is the CDPR, and I'm probably saying that wrong. In fact, I know I'm definitely saying it wrong for overseas, but over in North America, we have something that also discourages things like that. So yeah, they're going to be in a lot of trouble here. I don't understand how this even happened, and I don't see how they think that this is acceptable. I mean, let me find this. I need to find this. And I'm sorry, this video is going to have to get cut up. I need to find what this actually is. Yes, the disclosure of classified information. Here it is. And it's a crime. It's a crime. Whoever knowingly and willingly communicates, furnishes, transmits, otherwise makes available to an unauthorized person or persons or uses any manner to the safety of the interest of the United States or any beneficial of any foreign government to the detriment of the United States with any glad information. And it talks about United States, but it goes further and further and further and further about this. So basically, they just disclosed information that did not belong to anybody else. And now, whoever has access to this list can perform these horrendous acts. Again, doxing people, death threats, emailing them. The scariest thing is, if there was a journalist that you hated, that you did not agree with, and you now have access to where they live, you literally can send them stuff in the mail. You can come to their house. I don't. This is damaging and it's scary as all hell. The fact that ESA is like thinking this is just some minor inconvenience for them. For people who like the fact that they can continue to do their job or hobby and not worry about some ramifications or somebody harassing them or finding out where they live or sending them stuff. That was the whole big thing about the internet, keeping the distance. Now people can access this list. And when I checked it last night, I saw it was archived, and I checked it this morning and it's still archived. And I'm seeing a bunch of unsavory individuals saying, yes, I have access to this list now. This ain't good. Because once something like this on the internet, it gets in the hands of the wrong people and bad shit happens. The ESA, you guys have just opened yourself up for a world of hurt. Now, I'm seeing people saying, what does this mean for E3? They're going to get sued. The ESA is going to get sued. I guarantee every organization and every person that's on this list right now is going to be contacting a lawyer. Every person. Now, obviously, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm telling you, if my information got leaked because of something I gave you that was supposed to be confidential, and now everybody in the world can access this list, you best believe I'm getting a lawyer to come after your ass. 2, if they get sued, they may not be able to put E3 on again. They may not have the money. And 3, and the most important, the trust factor. You just did this. We can't trust you anymore. I don't want to sign up for your stuff. I don't want you having anything of mine. The fact that a lot of these people are, I know there's some people on this list that I looked at that don't like to be known. They don't like to know where their email address is. They like being only available via the organization. But now people have their address. Their freaking address. I can't even begin to state how damaging, how bad that is. You know, we're not on the list, like I said, because we didn't apply for E3 this year, so we didn't go. We applied last year, the year before that, and we got accepted. Yeah, this is. Oh man, I can't begin to wrap my head around how bad this is. And for everybody else who's on this list, who I'm really sorry. I words can't express how sorry I am for you guys. This is damaging. I know a lot of people I talk to on Twitter that don't like people knowing anything about them other than what they give out. And this is pretty much an invasion of privacy. They now, whoever has access to this list, now knows everything, or almost everything, about you. Again, email addresses, full name, home addresses, your position, where you work. It's, oh my God, ESA. You got a lot of shit coming towards you guys right now, and it's all deserved. There's no way in hell you can tell me you put a plain text Excel document that wasn't encrypted via zip or RAR for password or whatever and just threw it on a website. That wasn't something that was done accidentally. You had to place the link there. It wasn't a CMS. It was a basic web page. So, yeah, that was just dumb. Even the fact that it wasn't even encrypted. I could see you putting it on there and encrypting it and say, if you want to access this, you need a password. But you didn't do that. It wasn't even behind a password wall. It was just there. A scraper could have came past and scraped that up. I'm sorry. This is the IT person coming out because how damaging this is and how frustrating this is. Again, ESA, you done messed up big time. Everybody's on this list. I can't help you with the list. I destroyed that list. I have no reason to have that list. I'm hoping the places that archive this list destroy this list because it has no reason to be archived whatsoever. Google, you need to get rid of it. Whoever else has it, get rid of it. Get rid of this list. As for everybody else, find out if you're on this list. Contact ESA. Find out if you were part of it. And give them hell. Do not let these people get away with it. We live in a day and age where credit card companies and banks are breached on a monthly, weekly, yearly basis, and they get our information. Don't let a freaking gaming organization do the same stuff to you. As of this point, I no longer trust ESA with my information. And as much as I love E3, I don't see myself applying next year until they can show us they've made steps to correct this. This is damaging. Everybody else, please find out if you're on this list and contact the lawyer. Please. All right? This has been Keith from Outerhaven. Somewhat of a frustrating morning this morning because of this bull crap. I didn't want to make a video, but I wanted to get my voice out there. I've seen a lot of people asking why nobody's talking about that. Well, it broke late last night, and maybe a lot of people just aren't taking this at face value, but they really should. This leak is bad. All right? Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a comment below, leave a like, and maybe subscribe to the channel. You done fucked up, ESA. You done fucked up big time. That's all I can say. Game on, folks. Game on.